Hello guys, today we're gonna see about the topic The Journey Begins from the book Life's Amazing Secret written by Gaur Gopal Das. So let's go for it. Having a friend to listen to your problems and discuss them with you is the beginning of finding a solution. Having a friend to listen to your problems and discuss them with you is the beginning of finding a solution. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, said by Lao Tzu. What do we do when people we are close are sharing their worries with us? I wanted to say so much as Harry spoke of his inner turmoil, but then I remembered my training as a monk. Our silent presence can be more powerful than a million empty words. We all have two ears and one mouth. The amount we listen and the amount we speak should be done proportionately. Rarely do people want an active solution to their problems before they have been thoroughly heard and understood. In my immaturity, I would pounce on the solution as soon as it came to me, not understanding that people don't care what you know unless they know you care. In fact, the answer to all problems related to the human condition seldom excludes a conscious, compassionate ear. The attitude of listening attentively is equally essential to the solutions we may present. I was not going to make that mistake this time with Harry. I was glad that the traffic was clearing up, and so were my thoughts. A few moments of silence passed before I spoke. Harry, I'm so sorry you are going through this. Thank you for trusting me and sharing this. Even when you just speak to someone about your problems, don't you feel lighter? Don't you feel hope that things will get better? Harry looked at me unconvinced. I want to get out of my mess, but I don't see a way out without ruining my life completely. I'm nearly 40 years old. It's too late to make any dramatic changes. What should I do? Making choices in life is like buying something at a shopping mall. The sales assistant may show us all the products available, telling us the pros and cons of each of them, but we must make the choice in the end. The final decision is our responsibility. I am not your guru, I am your friend, I asserted. We must make our own decisions, and I can only help you within my capacity. I don't know it all, nor do I claim to. But from my experience of being a friend to thousands of people around the world, you are not alone. Many people are going through similar struggles as you. Harry sighed again, but it seemed like a sigh of relief as we crept through the Mumbai traffic. Do you see how many people are stuck in this traffic jam? I asked. They are all like us. Harry winced at the sight of a car better than this. We all have three things in common. We are all stuck. We are all have a journey to complete, and we are all have a destination. Now imagine the traffic jam all cleared up. We would be all free to complete our journeys in peace and reach the destination that we choose. What's that got to do with my situation, though? Harry retorted. There is a traffic jam within our minds, Harry, and that traffic jam is stopping each one of us from reaching our true potential. Imagine if we knew how to clear this disruption. No fumes of insecurity causing us to cough, no one honking at us, distracting us from what's important, and plenty of fuel to sustain us so that we can live a life worth living. There was no tears in Harry's eyes. I could only detect interest. The process to clear the traffic within my mind started 22 years ago. I regret the pain I caused my parents, but at that time I ran away from home to become a monk. It was then I learnt about the wheels of life. All of these cars around you have four wheels equally weighing down on the axle. The loss of air in any one of these wheels can slow you down in reaching your destination. The loss of one can be fatal. Therefore, it's imperative that your wheels are regularly checked and maintained. Similarly, there are four principles that form the foundation of a happy life. They aren't based on any label we place on ourselves and apply to all. Whether we are monks or married, young or old, rich or poor, atheist or religious, they are not dependent on nationality, race, gender, or profession either. Harry looked me straight in the eyes as the car halted again in traffic. I am ready to learn them. In fact, I have been ready since I was 18. Catch you in the next chapter. Thank you.